Geeks with beards, geeks with beards. Look who's here, geeks with beards. No need to fear, we're right here. We got beards, so listen clear. Geeks with beards, geeks with beards.
Welcome back, readers, to a new episode of Dan's Comic Corner, and today we're going to be talking about Transformers number 28 by Skybound, and it's got my favorite Autobot on there, Mirage. Oh, I love Mirage. I've always loved him, even as a kid. Of course, Frank Welker played his voice in the original G1 cartoon, and he was, not long ago, I think he was the star of Rise of the Beasts, in my opinion. Kind of took over the Bumblebee role, thank goodness. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this comic. And this comic is great, guys. It's so good. It's so good. So we're going to jump right into it. Give you guys a look at the credits page. Like always, who does what and where. And basically, we open up with Megatron on the Nemesis. And last issue, and if you want to know, well, who's Desimir? If you remember, earlier on, you find out that Megatron was captured, and he was basically tortured and put through these different trials and kind of break him down a little bit. And he's kind of having that, I don't know if it's a flashback or if, Desimir is getting back into his head again. I'm not really sure, but he's kind of just going wild, and he just starts going, and the Constructicons are trying to stop him, and they're like, "Hey, Rumble, you want to come help us, man? You want to come help us kind of stop Megatron before he might destroy some shit in here, destroy the Nemesis, So they start trying to help like that, and he's like, I've had enough of your trials. Whoa. He stops. Rumble's on his back. He's like, let go of me, man. Megatron's like, hey, let go of me, dude. And then we get Skywarp shows back up, and he tells Megatron what's happened, where he's been, and that Soundwave was captured. Of course, Ravage and Laserbeak ain't happy about that. And just look at that smile on Megatron's face. Dan Mora is amazing with this artwork, guys. Oh. So, and then we get to RC, and we're like, whoa, what's going on here? She's in this big battle? No. Also from last issue, she is becoming the new Magnus. Because now Magnus is a title, and Ultra Magnus, because of what's happened to him by Shockwave, and he's kind of, maybe kind of PTSD. If you've been reading the comics, that's kind of what I got from it. He's kind of broken in a way, and he doesn't feel like he's sufficient enough to be the Magnus, which is the first line of defense, take the damage, make sure the Autobots are safe, in battle. So he has charged RC to be the new Magnus, and this is her process. He's just putting her through kind of like, simulations, and it's just a lot of training that's going on. And he's like, she's going to be changed. Prime doesn't want him to give up being Magnus, but, it's ultimately going to be Ultra Magnus's choice. Soundwave's giving Thundercracker some shit, and Thundercracker goes, hey, there's going to be a time when you are told to do something that you think is cruel or unnecessary, and you're going to discover, how bad the Decepticons are, and Soundwave remembers what happened to Ravage earlier on in this series and what Starscream did. So he kind of hit a trigger with Soundwave with that. And then we get to Shadow Watch Underbase, and who do we have? Miles Mayhem. And he's getting captured by Flag, but not for long. He activates his mask. Some acid. Oh my God, look at that, dude. Look at that. That is amazing. So he escapes. And we're going to jump ahead just a little bit here. Boom. RC Magnus. That is her official name. RC Magnus. Look at that new body. She's got the shoulder missiles like Ultra Magnus does. She's still not going to take on the role completely. Ultra Magnus is going to hang around just a little bit longer until she's fully, ready to go. But RC gives a roll call, and we have Ultra Magnus, Jazz, Wheeljack, Beachcomber, Skydive, Firefly, Air Rage, Silverbolt, Blaster, Shredhead, Brawn, Jetfire, Bulkhead, Thundercracker, Sideswipe, and Mirage. Such a great panel. Great panel. And they're going to go look down for the Decepticons. They transform. RC Magnus, Optimus Prime. And Prime's like, wait a minute. Where's Trailbreaker? He was just here. Where's he at? Oh, this broke me, guys. This hurt me. We cut to a scene. He's in the woods, kind of tranquil. He's like, you know what? This planet is pretty beautiful. I can see why Prime wants to protect it. And boom, look at this. You see it coming out of his eye. What's it look like? Ooh, it's a hand. And Megatron obliterates Trailbreaker. He crushes his head. Look at the eyeball coming out, the optic coming out. Oh, he killed Trailbreaker. Rips him in half. He's like, look, Decepticons, this is how you deal with an Autobot. And then look what he does. Bites him, and like he's drinking the energon from Trailbreaker's body. I'm like, what? Oh my God, what is going on in this comic book? And then let's look at this. Still holding him. And he's like, I drain your spark and bestow upon you a permanent death. Oh, guys, this comic has just kept being so amazing. It is just, I don't know, just, it's words just can't describe this comic. Let me hold it up again so you guys can get a good look at that cover. This comic is just, it's so good. This issue was amazing. Again, go pick this up, read this. Highly recommend it. Oh, it is just so good, guys. So good. That's all I can say about it. Yeah. Until next time, guys. Good reading.
Geeks with beards. Geeks with beards. Look who's here. Geeks with beards. No need to fear. We're right here. We got beards. So listen clear. Geeks with beards. Geeks with beards.